It's the voice of the Cardinals. I am BJ Walters, and we are joined by soon-to-be senior, let's put it that way, Josh Bickett, and he's a busy guy these days. More on that in just a second. But Josh, a really good 2024 season, especially when you consider you guys faced some adversity early in the year. Looking back on it now, what are your thoughts on the year?
Yeah, so we had a pretty good season, obviously. I mean, came in as the number one seed going into the regional tournament, and we knew if we played how we knew we could, and we'd probably end up going to state, and team started playing well, and we weren't playing our best, so just didn't get it done, I guess. But yeah, it was a good season. What
about for you individually? First off, as a leadoff hitter, outstanding. I think your on base was near 500 this year. And then you had Grady behind you. Yeah. More on that in a second. But your hitting, your pitching, how do you feel like your development went this year?
Yeah, the beginning of the season started a little slow for me, but I just got into the flow of things after that. And Mr. Shipman always just say, like, you get on base, there's a great chance you're going to score. So I'd just try and work counts, get on base however I could, and I knew Grady or Corbin was probably going to bring me home. So that's kind of what my approach was. And then pitching, yeah, it went pretty well. I mean, regional tournament kind of got on me, but I was just throwing strikes, and I guess that's how it goes. But
your delivery is so unique. I don't think I've seen another pitcher that's been able to hide the ball for as long as you hide the ball. And what I mean by that is if you watch Josh pitch, the ball does not come out of the glove in the view of the glove until very late. Is that something you've always just done, or did you pick up on it?
It kind of happened like a couple years ago. I kind of tried to switch some things up, try and make me more difficult to hit. So that's kind of where that came from. And then just playing catch, I got used to it. So
this has been a busy last week for you. You had the baseball, and then you had track. And Coach Hochul has now retired. What does he mean to you from sort of a mentor standpoint? When you're a multi-sport athlete, you're getting mentored by a lot of really good coaches. What does he mean to you?
Yeah, Coach Hochul means a lot to me. I mean, I had him in football, and I loved him there. I'll miss him a lot because he's not doing that again. And then for track, I mean, this was my first year back at it again. I did it in 8th grade, and then I knew it was Hochul's last year, so I was like, yeah, I want to do it one more time and see how it goes. So yeah, it was fun. He's a big part of my high school career.
And now you're getting ready for Legion Ball. As a player in the summer, are there specific goals or things that you want to work on? And knowing that, does it change the approach of how you go about a summer?
Kind of. So like high school season, I mean, that kind of it's almost like a practice for summer. Like, you know what you need to work on for the summer season. So in that way, you kind of change some things, and yeah.
Does it make it easier when the high school season ends, knowing that that's actually not the last time you're going to get to play with, Grady and Corbin and these guys?
Yeah, definitely. It's that's why I love baseball, because it's such a longer season, and once spring's over, you can get right to summer. And yeah.
Josh Bickett joining us now. You and I have talked off camera a lot about how excited I am to watch you play quarterback in the fall. And the good thing is we'll get to bother you again in the fall, but the numbers that you put up a year ago are not normal North Dakota numbers, especially in this run-heavy state. So football, basketball, track, baseball, do you have a favorite?
Not really, honestly. It's just whatever's in season, kind of. But, I mean, I've always loved basketball, so if people ask me, I'll usually say basketball. But, yeah, it's just whatever in season, honestly.
All right, on the subject of basketball, I know the vacation you took.
Yep.
That is a bucket list item for any basketball nerd. Just how cool was the Final Four?
It was awesome. Yeah, it's like nothing else. I mean, just the atmosphere being there is it's so cool.
What are your goals for your senior year on the whole from an athletic standpoint? We'll get to academically in a second, but from a strictly athletic standpoint, what are some of your goals?
Well, for football, I mean, want to get back to the playoffs again. I mean, this was the first year we've been to the playoffs in a while. So, and want to bring a win hopefully this year. So for that, that'd just be huge for us. And then basketball, just want to have a better season in general. And baseball, make it state, hopefully. Yeah.
Have you thought about what is next for Josh Bickett after high school?
Not really. I mean, we'll see how the senior seasons go and just go from there.
A day-by-day kind of operator. We like that. Well, Josh, congratulations on a fine spring. We look forward to watching you and bothering you a whole bunch in the fall. Thanks so much for the time.
Thank you.